what makes really good vodka, and why is your vodka different than somebody else's?
Sure, it's a great question. Vodka, from the federal standards, is it has to be made from grain, so you just need a fermentable sugar of some sort. Then you distill it, and it needs to be distilled at 190 proof, and then it needs to be filtered with carbon in some way. That is what the feds denote as what vodka is. You can have a lot of different vodkas out there on the market. Grain still matters and what you're doing. Some people know the big name brands. They might use corn. Some people say potatoes is a really common one. People think that vodka can just be made from potatoes, but that's a big misconception. Corn is actually a really good grain because of the sugars that are in corn. And it actually, for us, it's the corn. We use a little bit of our wheat, which is an ancient grain variety, which is said to have a better flavor profile. I use a little bit of it just to differentiate ourselves. And I've talked to, if you want to call them chemists, if you will, food chemists, and they've tasted it, and they've definitely said yes, that makes a difference. That makes a difference in the flavors. So distillation as well. We triple distill. A lot of that comes with the equipment, but I always say grain variety, how you distill and how you filter makes a difference in your end product. And so our vodka does have a little bit different taste than some. Sometimes a little bit of a vanilla note, but that comes
And
off.
people talk about it being smooth.
Every weekend.
Yeah.
They do.
Every
Yeah,
weekend.
and is there really such a thing as smooth? And what does smooth mean?
I wasn't sure there was until I tasted his product.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not too many things that I personally could drink neat or on the rocks, but
But you
with
can.
our spirits we
Oh,
can.
nice. Good.
It makes a difference with the distillation process too. During the distillation process, there's called the cuts. You have the heads, the hearts, and the tails are the main ones to note. And a lot of times, if you're a lot of quick, for instance, doing it in a bigger factory that's been redistilled over and over again, but maybe it's a lot faster process.
Yeah.
They might be taking a little bit of the heads, a little bit of the tails. That's where you get some of the stuff that might be like, that's extremely strong and
Harsh.
disgusting and harsh.
Yeah.
So,
Or disgusting.
yeah.
You
So-
know, one may never know too, the farm itself is USDA certified organic. I feel that has something to do with how smooth our product is. It's not all grain is going to be USDA certified, but ours is.
Yeah. Makes a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do these guys do?
This is so right here, that's the mash tun that I pointed out. These are the fermenters. When they are done fermenting, that's when we move on to our first distillation. So this is the still. This is a hybrid column pot still. Hybrid meaning we can make a lot of different spirits on it. Columns are these guys. And then the pot is this right here. So when we're doing a distillation, the most common form of distillation is just going to be a pot distillation where we're going to let the heat rise. So this is jacketed as well with the steam at 174 degrees versus the boiling point of water is 212. For alcohol, it's 174. So that's when that vapors are rising. At the end of the day, everything has to go through this guy. This is the condenser. That's the heart of the operation. That's got cold well water, right? Our cold well water being shot through it, and that's what's condensing it from a vapor or gas to a liquid. So that should be coming off the still over here. This is called the parrot, and that's where the alcohol is coming off. We have a hydrometer to tell us what the alcohol proof is, or alcohol by volume percentage is. And just depending on what we're distilling is what's going to determine which column we use, which one of these vessels, and how many times we're going to do it as well.
And why is just a portion of, why are these two pieces brass? Why do they look brass?
Copper.
Copper.
Copper, yeah. So you'll see some stills that are going to be full copper all the way through.
Yeah.
Stainless steel, a little bit of a mix sometimes is good too, especially this is our vodka column or vodka tower. For something with vodka, it's easier to clean stainless steel, of course, than it is copper. But copper being a softer metal, it's said to remove a lot of the sulfites that are in as you're doing the distillation. So, ultimately, it's better for the flavor.
Okay.
So this is the whiskey tower. That's what, of course, we're going to be distilling our whiskey through, as well as just the main one right here as well. So
They look like steampunk musical instruments,
yes,
don't they?
yes, we've gotten that a lot actually too.
Yeah, yeah.
People are like, "What's like a huge flute?"
Right. Right.